So today we're going to start with an experiment or two. So you can either choose either one of these or you can do both. It's up to you. But the first one is a heart rate experiment. So what I want you to do is for 15 seconds, I want you to take your heart rate. Now, the way you take your heart rate is we have a nice big artery that comes along our neck here. And so we can actually feel our pulse through that. So you're going to use two fingers resting on your neck there, and you should be able to feel your pulse. If you can't, that's okay. You're alive. You're looking at me. You'll be okay. We might just have to find a different spot. Okay. So the other option is on your arm, in line with your thumb. If you use two fingers, you should be able to feel your pulse there. Now, don't press too hard because then you're actually going to push against your blood vessels and you may not be able to feel your pulse then. So just nice and gentle. Now, the reason we're doing it for 15 seconds, you're going to count how many times you feel it beating in 15 seconds, and then you're going to times it by 4 because there's 60 seconds in a minute. So, for example, for 15 seconds, you count 20 beats. All right, so you count 20. You're then going to times that by 4, and it will be 80, and that will give you your heart rate for a minute. I then want you to note that down in your notebook, and then go do 3 minutes of exercise, whatever you want. All right, it can be star jumps, it can be dancing, it can be running around in the backyard, it can be running around on the spot, do some footy, whatever you want to do for 3 minutes, and then come back and take your heart rate again for 15 seconds times by 4 and write that down. And I want you just to take note of what's different, why is it different, and what's happening inside the body that's making that change. The other option is sensing temperature. So for this, we need 3 bowls, buckets, whatever, of water. One is going to be very cold, so straight out of the fridge. The other one's going to be warm, but absolutely not hot because we don't want to burn yourself, okay? It needs to be comfortable enough that you can keep your hand in it for 30 seconds, okay? Your left and your right hand are going to both go into the buckets of very cold and warm water at the same time for 30 seconds. Then I want you to put your both hands into the room temperature bucket for 30 seconds, and I want you to take note of what you feel in each hand and why you think you might be feeling that.